Democrats now confirmed in the minority in the House. Elections for minority leadership will most likely be the week after Thanksgiving. Current Speaker in California Nancy Pelosi will not be on that slate. Fox 40's Sincere Tonsel with reaction as she passes the torch. Sincere.
After her historic announcement this morning, President Biden called Nancy Pelosi the most consequential Speaker of the House of Representatives in history. Governor Newsom saying she's delivered for California, often in the face of unspeakable odds. Now, many wonder who will battle those odds in her wake.
The House will be in order.
It's a sight and a sound that won't be experienced for much longer. Nancy Pelosi gaveling in the U.S. House of Representatives to do the people's business. After decades leading her party in D.C., much of it as Speaker, Pelosi says,
"For me, the hour's come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect. And I'm grateful that so many are ready and willing to shoulder this awesome responsibility. And with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress."
Those 18 words wrapping 20 years in the top echelon of what one of this country's major parties had to offer. Despite what many suspected after the violent attack on her husband, one that was allegedly politically motivated, and after the loss of the House to Republicans in the midterms, hearing Pelosi stand down still gave many pause.
There's just silence. Just total silence in the entire chamber. You couldn't even the reporters, of which there were as many as in a State of the Union, even they stopped tapping away on their laptops. It was, for me, a very emotional moment.
A friend of more than 40 years, Congressman John Garamendi, among many, touting Pelosi's efforts to pull the American financial system out of the ditch during the Great Recession, craft the Affordable Care Act, now helping to ensure more than 35 million people, stave off pandemic-related economic ruin, and shore up families through the Inflation Reduction Act.
Nancy, with class and grace, it's been an honor to serve with you as Speaker. We got a lot done.
Others say she will be famously and fondly remembered for her support of LGBTQ plus Americans.
Really elevating our voice and really ensuring that her remarks, her legislation really reflects the diverse communities, not only within the LGBTQ plus community, but also California as a whole. And, Equality California will continue to stand behind Speaker Pelosi in any capacity that she chooses.
Rabs from Equality California also among those concerned about the likely next Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, for many reasons. Theirs being their fight to protect trans youth and guarantee rights to life-saving and affirming care.